Hello, today I'm going to be unboxing and taking a look at the Thermaltake Toughpower PF3 1200W fully modular ATX 3.0 power supply. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed and take a closer look. So the first thing I'm noticing about this power supply is just how compact it is. In terms of the length, it's only 140mm long by 150mm wide and 86mm tall, which means this is going to be perfect for a compact ATX build. As you can see, the power supply is fully modular, coming without any of the cables plugged in, so you're only going to need to plug in the cables that you are going to need, making cable management much simpler. And this is a fully compatible ATX 3.0 power supply with a native 12-volt high power connector, and Thermaltake actually tell me they were the first to market with a power supply with a native 12-volt high power connector on it. Taking a look at the specs of the power supply, it does have an 80+ platinum rating, meaning it's up to 92% efficient, which is going to help you save you money on your electricity bill. In terms of the components used in the power supply, Thermaltake are only using the best components with 100% Japanese capacitors rated at up to 105 degrees C. The power supply features a high amperage single 12-volt power design. The power supply has a less than 30 millivolt low ripple noise design and extremely strict voltage regulation at less than plus or minus 2%, which well exceeds the Intel specification. The power supply has a Smart Zero fan mode, so we've got this button on the back of the power supply we can turn to on. And that means when the power supply is working under low loads of less than 40%, the fan won't spin up at all. And even under high loads with the fan spinning at 100%, the maximum noise you can expect is only 37.65 decibels. And for your peace of mind, Thermaltake offer a 10-year warranty. We've got flat black cables with the power supply, which should make cable reading that little bit easier. So in terms of the cables that come with the power supply, we've got a 24-pin cable. We've got two 4+4 pin EPS cables to provide additional power to your CPU. We've got a really nice braided 12-volt high power cable, and as we've mentioned, we've got 12-volt high power connectors on both ends of the cable. This will provide up to 600 watts of power to your graphics card, but being a fully compatible ATX 3.0 power supply, it will cover for any power excursions over and above this. If you're not going with a 40 series card, it's good to see that we've got 3 PCIe cables with the power supply. 2 of the cables have 2 6+2 pin connectors, and 1 has a single 6+2 pin connector. So that's a total of 5 PCIe connectors, which is more than you're going to need for any graphics card. It's really nice to see we've got this single cable included, because if you go with a card that has 3 8-pin connectors, you can use one of the cables that has 2 connectors and one that has 1. A lot of power supplies will only include the double connectors, which means you've got this extra connector that you're going to have to manage. Here it's going to look really clean with all the connectors plugged in. In terms of powering other devices, we've got 3 SATA cables with a total of 12 SATA connectors, 2 Molex cables with a total of 8 Molex connectors, and we've also got an FDD adapter for powering floppy devices and other devices which use this type of connector. So this looks to be a really solid power supply. I'm really impressed with the compact dimensions, and this is going to be perfect for some of those ITX builds where you can actually fit a full-sized ATX power supply in it. I'm really looking forward to getting this into some builds on the channel. In terms of pricing, the power supply is available and on sale at the moment, and in the UK for the 1200W variant, it's going to set you back just under £210. But it is also available in 750, 850 and 1050W variants, which will be a little bit cheaper if you don't need all that power. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching.